Hi Gemini, this is your inner child reading for Leo season, as Leo represents the child of the zodiac. So we're going to talk about what your inner child wants to say to you. Okay, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button right now. Okay, because y'all be watching, and I need my likes. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna do your inner child reading. Surprisingly, you and Scorpio so far got your cards in your readings in one way or another, whether it was the Wisdom of the Oracle card or the General Tarot deck. So keep in mind, this can apply to Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Chiron. Okay, so you got the Lovers. Okay, is your first card. You got the Empress. And then you got the Nine of Cups in reverse. You also got, for your Wisdom of the Oracle card, you got Unfinished Symphony. Okay, so let's get into it. Gemini, I feel that your inner child wants to express to you to not put so much stock into, it's one or two things. It's either not to put too much stock into like having a partner where you have this made up image of your partner in your head, and that's not really what it is. And we all know what exists as Gemini's reality. Nobody can challenge that. Nobody. They see what they see. Even if you have people coming and telling you, like, I saw your old lady down at the chicken shack and she was real up on Mr. George and all the things. And a Gemini person will be like, oh, my partner's just, very sociable, very charming. Like the typical Gemini placement will be like, oh no, like, So I feel like your inner child is telling you, one, either to not put so much stock into unavailable people, right? And it's a few things here, baby. Let's get into it. Not to put too much stock into unavailable people. I feel like your inner child wants to tell you that you are whole on your own. I feel like some of my Gemini placements, they don't see themselves as whole unless they're in a relationship, right? So that means that you're going to be a relationship hopper. So as soon as you get out of one, you get into something else. And that's nothing but a tool for you to distract yourself from yourself and what you need to work on, right? Okay? And also with this Lover's card here, it could be saying, let's talk about it. I feel like some of my Gemini placements, it's calling for you to pour a little bit more love into yourself. I feel like a lot of my Gemini placements, you have relationships. Some of you have partners, right? Solid partnerships, but it's calling for you to love on yourself. That's what the message is for a lot of you Gemini placements. It's for you to, praise God, yes. It's calling for you to love on yourself. I feel like a lot of my Gemini placements, you have excuses as to why you don't put yourself first. I have to take care of my relationship. I have to take care of my child. I have to pursue my career. Like, I feel like Gemini, you're everywhere at once, but not at home with yourself. Okay? So it's time for Gemini to get into, into them nitty gritty feelings that you may tend to avoid if that is uncomfortable for you, and if you were not taught to, process your feelings and actually deal with them, growing up. So that's what this is about. Geminis, pour some love into yourself, and it does not always, it typically means do a better job of teaching the people around you how to treat you. And that means, Gemini, enforcing boundaries. I feel like there are some people who could stand to, they could stand to use some boundaries. And I feel like, Gemini, these are family members. I don't feel like it's no one else. Like, I mean, it could be career, but it's given very much family members. Like, they don't know their place, or they just saying stuff like, no. Gemini, put these people in their place respectfully. And make sure you love on yourself. Loving on yourself does not mean, oh, I'm about to go buy me a new Chanel bag. Oh, I'm about to go buy me some new Bottegas. It does not mean, that's a part of it, but that is not the sole thing. The sole thing of loving on yourself is creating a harmonious environment where you feel supported and where you feel loved. If you don't feel like you're being loved and you're being supported, reassemble some things. Get a little bit of straightening. Okay? And let's get into it. The Empress. Okay. The Almighty Mother. So I feel like, Gemini, your inner child is telling you, okay, remember, we all, men and women, have masculine and feminine energy. I feel like your inner child is telling you to lean more into your feminine energy, okay? Be more receptive. Be patient. Get your rest, okay? Lord knows, Gemini, you go out and, baby, you have a ball. You be out till 5 a.m, okay? So, Gemini, it's your inner child wants you to develop that muscle, right? That feminine muscle, men and women. Develop that feminine muscle of how to be, very receiving, very soft, but, not a pushover. And it's also given for you to develop more confidence. I feel like in certain areas of your life, you may just shrink yourself, Gemini, okay? Show up. You got a bigger than life personality. The people love you, okay? I love Geminis. Well, let me say this. I only have one girlfriend. Yeah, that I can say, I can only say I only have one girlfriend that's a Gemini. Love her to pieces, okay? Yeah, so Gemini, yes, that's what it's given. It's calling for that. I feel like some of my Geminis could be thinking about having children. You could be thinking about your legacy as a mom. You're doing a great job. Don't nobody have a book. You're going to figure it out. Everybody is winging it, okay? I feel like some of my Geminis could be, very much so in their head about how the job that they're doing as a mom. You're good. You're good. Your baby clean. The baby ate. The baby safe. The baby loved. That's it. Period. Okay? The underlying energy, 9 of Cups, Gemini, okay? So there's some dissatisfaction because you have to release some things, okay? So I feel like some of my Geminis, you may have to release certain beliefs and ideas about certain people or around certain people in order for you to just be like, just to be content. Because I feel like, maybe family is a big deal to you, and if someone doesn't live up to that, it can really, just kind of get under your skin. And some things are just a title to people, okay? So we just want to keep that in mind. And as long as you are doing what you need to do and fulfilling your roles and your titles, you can't make someone else, do theirs, okay? And then we have Unfinished Symphony for your Wisdom of the Oracle card, okay? So for some of my Gemini placements, you could be revisiting things with an old lover, maybe your baby father. You could have old friends coming around. Maybe you're getting a certain yearning to go back to an old job. If that's somewhere where you feel comfortable and you want to go back to, and that means for the person, place, job, whatever, then go back and finish out whatever cycle it is. Unfinished Symphony, that could mean so many things. I feel like Gemini, you could be the one who is transmuting generational curses, okay? Maybe there's a generational curse of the mother figures in your family being very docile and not, very, just to themselves, and you shaking the motherfucking table as you should, okay? Because if some shit ain't right, it ain't right, and it needs to be stated, okay? And yeah, I feel like Gemini, there's some unfinished business when it comes to certain cycles that you're experiencing right now. You'll know them to be true when when it happens. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm working through something. I'm working through a challenge. Oh, I'm clearing out a cycle. So let me know how this resonated. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and all the things. Thank you.